Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 31 of Oakdale here in Cities Skylines 2. In the previous episode I've been building out this airport here and make also the connections to the metro station that is part of this train and metro station all together, and it works pretty fine. What I forgot in the last episode was actually to make the actual lines. It is something that I clearly forget more often. Even with cargo train stations, for example, I checked out this cargo station and I forgot to even make a connection to the outside. That's something that never was needed in Cities Skylines 1, but here you really have to make a connection. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. So if you have like a cargo station and you click this button, don't forget these things. You have now also cargo railway route. Now as you can see, if you click this button, you see there's a route going from there to the outside world to that direction. So in this one over here is just going to the other one, which I placed there off camera because I thought like we need two of them to at least get the stuff around, from one end of the city to the other end of the city, but also being connected to this airport, which also has now the opportunity to transport cargo. So it goes underground here and eventually it ends up here underground. You cannot really see it. And also it ends up here where it can be transported out of the city here, where I made an extra line. So yeah, that's the thing. If I have to do that all inside one episode, then it will not work. You will get bored if I take 1.5 hours for that, but we don't want that. Now what I also discovered in the last episode was like that in the anarchy mode I can just place like highway, everything actually, even outside of the tiles. And since this thing already here has been there for like ages, it's now about time that we are going to get it expanded to there, so the traffic can also go out of there as well, as you can see. So we're going to work it from the other side because I already figured out where I want to have this. So I'm going to work it from this side. So parallel from here. Oh, it needs a little bit closer. Oh, that's not really a problem. So we bring it over there, over there, over there, and over there. And we keep on continuing until we get where we want to be. Eventually we want to hook it sort of up there. So let's see how we are going to do this. You go there. Now here I think we need to get over this area, so let's take it up to here, and then with roughly 21 it's like with a height of 10 is already enough. And we take it up into the air, so we're getting this over there. And I think all the extra items here, underground, above ground, make the snapping tool a little bit off somehow. Cannot really put my finger to it, but it is what it is. So how far is this anyway? Until here, this is like 36, so I need to be at roughly 16. Can I get this straight on a 16? 180. This is like 16.173. Yeah, I can live with that. And then bring it down. And here it's a little bit of like that. Yeah, it's not 100% perfectly straight, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do about that? Because changing this entire thing, the traffic will work, I guess. But yeah, it does not really look great. Maybe I can make it look better by saying 2-laner here. We also change this into a 2-laner, and then 2-laner. Yeah, now it looks a little bit less funky. Now here it's a little bit different. Whoa, crap. Oh, bro. Let's redo this a little bit. The 2-laner. We grab this thing. Turn off this and then let us do this manually. Like that. I can live with that. Yeah. So that is connected to the outside world. Except here this little, yeah, thingy. I know you can move it, you know, if you... Oh, you can actually move it. Okay. Boink, move. Okay, it's moved. Nice. Okay, great. So, with that being said, let's go to the next item on the agenda. What is it exactly what I wanted to do is... Well, I also tell you that I also created here a roundabout for on and off ramp, and I also fixed this thing because this highway section here was kind of crooked, and so I made it just straight. Yeah, I thought, like, why not, you know, why not make it more straight? Now let's have a look at our, you know, let's see, our production stuff is located over here. We see production, so let's see, do we have a deficit of something? This is like grain? A deficit of grain? It's quite interesting because we have like 1, 2, 3 areas of grain. Okay. Now this would be a nice area for having grain. Yeah. So grain. We have grain over here, but luckily I have like the anarchy mod, so I can put in the grain myself. Okay, brush strength. How nice. This reminds me of Cities Skylines 1, where you can just insert the materials yourself. And yeah, why not? If you can do it, why not? Insert the materials yourself. Here we go. We love that. So that means like we need to have like, because we have a, let's see, grain, right? Can I make this 2 in 1 stone? Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Let me try that out, because you know this area is pretty big. So we just make this roughly up to here. And then we grab the industrial complex, we take this thing, and then this is the grain farming. We put one on that side. Yeah, okay. And we put one on that side. Yeah. And like that. And then we are selecting this stuff and we're going to, well, monkey around it to the edges. Voila, look at that. It's not bad. No, not bad. And regarding that road, yeah, we can just drag it on and then connect it up to there. Great. So we have now some extra capacity of grain. Now let me do also the thing with zoning this area, like so. I will just zone it like this, and this, and then this, and then like that. And then I give it a name, and the only thing that I say is like grain. So I know now these both are producing grain. Great. So in principle the production will now increase of grain, and you know that we still have like a deficit like this. It's quite a, you know, a big amount. Yeah. What I maybe need to do is get also more people into the city, because I've been building roads, I've been building terminals, you know, cargoes and whatnot all around it, and you know, not thinking about getting more people into the city. So we have a nice, you know, piece of land around here. We have roundabout there. Well, what do you want more? Okay, so create like just a simple road from here. Let's see. Let's turn anarchy off for a change. Take that road there. And let me see. Bring this up to there. I think there's a little bit of a land thing that we have to do here. Oh yeah, okay, so what is happening here? We have like, what is higher? Let me see. Okay, this area is higher. It's higher than this area. Okay, so we're going to fix that by selecting this, and we're making this higher. You know, it's actually, and I'm thinking about it, you know, by looking at this, I'm thinking about, you know, having little nice houses, you know, alongside, let's say, undeep waters. Imagine, just imagine the thought about that. So I will show you what I mean with that. You know, first let me fix this. Yeah. And now imagine if I take, I'm going very close here, and I make this brush strength a lot smaller, also the brush size smaller, and we are going to go just slightly under that. Now imagine if we had like all kinds of interesting shapes around here. That would be like interesting, you know, make it also smaller. You know, just like that. You know, we are going to make this like Moti town or something like, I don't know, it's just a thought. Have like all kinds of let me increase the brush size. 30, 20, 30, 20. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so water should go in here. We're going to make this a very interesting area, you know, and then we put like, you know, small roads in there. Yeah, and imagine this is like very undeep, so it can act like a sort of beachy idea. Yeah, just the thought of it, you know. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so this is like elevating. This is even softened terrain. No, which one is it? This one? No, yeah, this one. So here we make it go, you know, sliding into the abyss, sort of, you know. So it's not forming a very steep curve. It'll be very gentle here, like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's grab this thing again, and then this area, like that. I think also regarding the water physics in Cities Skylines, it needs to be at a certain width, otherwise probably the water will not really get to it. But don't worry, we will get it. So let me do this in a hyperlapse, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so you know, there is a little bit of an if, but, and what if, whatever situation going on here. It's like just a sheer cliff. Now, if you live on a waterfront, I mean, it's called a waterfront and not a water cliff. I mean, this would be equal to, I don't know, 20 or 30 meters of height. That is not what I consider like, you know, a waterfront. So what I'm going to do now is lower all these individual islands, just these islands, by the way, and then, you know, then you can really speak about a waterfront. By the way, also that noise that you are hearing, you know, the I think I know that now what it is. I think those are the planes passing by just behind the camera or something like that. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Also was a little bit monkeying around with the tree controller. I definitely don't have it under 100% control yet, but yeah, maybe sooner or later. So I would say enjoy the hyperlapse again, because I'm going to make this a little bit lower. Well, I think that is sort of, doing the thing. I mean, the land has been lowered now to a proportionate level. Took me quite some time. I leave this little stump over here, will just be a piece of nature. Now, here created an elevated slope. We can create a road coming from here, and we are going to use also this road. The question is now, like, okay, do we use the small road, you know, like this road immediately, or are we going to use these roads? I think these roads are too big. I mean, we can use them for the last bit up till here, I think, but you know, I think having a road down that cliff is so unnatural. So what I'm actually going to do is going to delete this part and take the shovel again, and then we take the sloping tool. So I right click here, and then I start here, and then and before you know it, you have like a nice sloping angle from that place, roughly like that. And then we can just do also a little bit of terraforming here. You know, a little bit of, a stump like that it's okay. And here I intend to key wall it you know, later on. I mean, that's at the moment not the most important thing to do. So right now it's just a terraforming, and yeah, it takes a lot of time, guys. It's like it's not something you do like just overnight. So okay, here we are going to change, not change, we're going to make this road go down and like that, and here we bring it up. Let's turn this off a little bit by just like a few meters. This is like 2.5 meters. Yeah, 2.5 meters. I think it's high enough. No, that's not high enough for a bridge. Because oh, it disappears. Okay, let me redo that. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I remember now we need to have it at least at 3.75. And 1, 2, 3 to make it turn into a bridge, or even not. Okay, anyway, let me try it with this road now, and let's see what happens if I, yeah, just hook it. Yeah, can I not go in the center? Okay, let me turn off this thing then. I will put this in the center, whether it likes it or not. Now this appears to be a bridge. You see, it's yeah, a little bit, yeah, what to make of it, I don't know. So yeah, let me yeah, again another hyperlapse to fill in all these islands with these roads, and I will just take this and I will turn off the snapping, and yeah, here we go again. Okay. Well, if you ask me, I think that's a very nice look, and imagine how that would look like if it would be zoned with all low residentials in this case. So that would be very nice. So while I was busy, I mean, this took quite some time, and this area will also still fill up with water. I am just doing a quick checkup of the city. Now we have like a few abandoned buildings, yeah, here and there. Not many. Few high rents, but yeah, no escaping those, so you go away. Some people say like, okay, if you have high rents, then just delete the building. That's just, yeah, what works. They say, I don't know who they are, but even here among these lower parts, no, they are 3x4s or 3x3s, I don't know. For the rest, I'm not seeing that many of those issues. You know, here is something burned down. It's a pity we don't have any of those, what was it again, that the rebuild thing, you know, if you have like a disaster control unit like we had in Cities Skylines 1, you know, that would respond to anything that has been burned or collapsed or whatever, and it would be rebuilt automatically. Now it just turns into rubble, and that's it, basically. Okay, let's have a look at our whole stuff, our finances. So we are still in the plus, that's a good thing. Okay, now what I have learned is that also if we use the industrial waste processing system, that not only will this produce our waste, but some people say that that it also yields some extra cash money moolah. So I have no idea. And oh, I need to first unlock this thing, and then okay, first that thing, then unlock, and then this thing unlock, and then let's see if what happens if we just place that thing. So I'm just kind of curious about how this will work. So what I will do is just grab this 2-lane road, and then in the next episode we're just going to continue with the with a low residential theme park, at the water edge. And let me have a quick look how big is this industrial waste processing site. So that's like a huge area. I know it's pretty wide because of my processing settings, blah blah blah. It's even that wide that I cannot even see the whole darn road. I think it requires space in order to work. Now the question is, where do I want it? Let's see. Let me first buy an extra tile. That one. Yeah, purchase. This has to be somewhere. Yeah, behind the. Yeah, this is a good area, I think. Yeah, I think so. So let me grab this road again. Hey, get over here, you. Road. And of course there's a train line. Yep. And now we're going to implement that big thing, this thing. So we plonk it here, and it I thought it used space. No, apparently it does not. I thought it would use some kind of area, landfill lot tool, so that is not required with this thing. Okay, recycling center, incineration plant, the whole shebang. Okay, let's give it also some parking space. Parking space, just just a little one suffices, like this one. And of course pay big amount of cash money moolah to park there, and for the rest it's like, just use the green edge to prevent people from parking at the end of the road. We don't want that to happen, Yeah, something like that. And also here, although they do not seem to park here at these roads so far. So yeah, let's see what this thing will do. Can we also upgrade this thing, by the way, or not? Is there any upgrade function in here? It's just collecting. That's it. Okay, interesting. Okay. Here the trains are going. That's all nice and well. Look at the money. 4.6 million. Monthly balance. That changed. I had 10 million, right? What was this thing costing anyway? Oh my god, how much did I pay for that thing? Holy schmoly, that thing cost like 6.3 million! Upkeep cost 450,000 Somalian Canadian Dutch guilders per month. I mean, holy smoke. That's quite a lot, if you ask me. Oh, okay. So definitely we need to make better connections for this to, to go into the city. Yeah, from here to here, man. Yeah, it's sure. Okay, a quickie one. I love to continue, but it's always like, yeah. So from here, just basically into there. They can just join. I mean, it's not the end of the world. They will manage. Yeah. So we will figure it out how it will go. Also how this will finish off, the finances. I will also remove the trees that's still in the water, and and in the next episode 32, you will see how this will look like, with all low residential Oh, nice place to live, you know. I tried, by the way, to create beaches by, make this land just click one time, you know, then it turns yellow, but apparently it disappears, so, yeah, we cannot make beaches, sadly enough. It is what it is. But anyway, guys and girls, if you still like this, and, oh my god, I need to connect some power there. If you still like this, guys and girls, then press the thumbs up, subscribe, and the bell icon here to the right, and you get notified until the next episode comes out. Well, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.